Rightio. How we all going?
Yeah, Coach, big game coming up this week?
Yeah, that's right. I'm taking a week off from Canberra to oversee the 2019 conference round at the New South Wales Institute of Public Works Engineering Australasia, or NSWIPWEA, which is almost as many syllables as just saying New South Wales Institute of Public Works Engineering Australasia.
What exactly does the IPWEA do?
Okay, I'll stop you right there. I mean, just the fact that you need to ask that question suggests we've got a big bloody problem in this country that needs fixing. Local government engineers do pretty much everything. Your ignorance is a giant pothole on the highway of democracy. And who fixes potholes, huh?
Federal government?
The federal government doesn't fix potholes, you moron! Peter Dutton wouldn't touch a 10-foot pothole with a 10-foot barge pole. Trust me, I'm the government coach. And you know, one of the key lessons I teach my team every day? When shit hits the fan, blame it on the local council. Seriously, let me show you how it works, okay? Someone chuck me a problem.
Economy struggling?
Blame the local council.
Drought and lack of water security?
Blame the local council.
Brexit?
Blame the local council. See, it might not be true, but the great thing is local councils can't defend themselves. That's why council bashing is one of our favourite sports, just behind the AFL and making fun of Karl Stefanovic. But just because you're playing for council doesn't mean you can't still kick some sweet municipal goals. That's why I'm here this week, to impart my wisdom.
Sorry, Coach, what authority do you have to be talking about local council?
Mate, before I started coaching the federal government, I was in the council league myself. Got drafted to the Albury-Wodonga Wombats back in 2004. Look, it was just basic stuff, rubbish collection, off-street parking, that sort of thing, but I was still proud of my achievements. You know the hyphen in Albury-Wodonga? That was me. I put that there, it's true. I mean, what even was Albury-Wodonga before the hyphen? There was just a big bloody space there, wasn't it? You had to say Albury-Wodonga. It was boring. But now with the hyphen, you can say it straight through. Albury-Wodonga. Yep. We saved the fans so much time.
Okay, Coach, so how are you planning to run the sessions at the conference?
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of drills in store. Pretty gruelling schedule, but, they're engineers. They can take it. So first up, we'll be tackling waste management.
In what way?
No, like literally tackling rubbish bins to the ground. Show them who's boss.
Why?
Yeah, well, quite frankly, rubbish bins have been getting a bit above their station lately. When I grew up, we just had one bin. It was green, you put rubbish in it. These days, you got green bin, yellow bin, compost bin, bloody solar-powered bins. I mean, there's just too many bins. And sure, that might be good for the environment, but it's not good for the garbos. 3 bins means 3 more things for the bloody residents to complain about. Oh, you didn't empty it on time. Oh, you didn't leave it precisely parallel with my fence line. So 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, we're going to let every delegate at the conference cut sick on a rubbish bin. Extra points the more damage you do. We'll literally kick that rubbish bin to the curb.
Right, what's next on the agenda?
Yeah, well, next up we'll be looking at unsealed roads, or as I like to call it, half of New South Wales. And then, running through the game plan. I mean, we've all been there, Fan calls up, reports a pothole, wants you to fix it within 30 minutes. So we'll start with a bit of basic expectation management. You do realise that Broken Hill is a long way from the depot, that sort of thing. Then we'll try to diagnose what sort of a pothole it is. Like, is it a genuine danger to road users? Is it stopping kids from getting to school? Or is it just a little divot that's not harming anyone, but Mrs. Smith is so lonely in her old age she just has to call every day and complain about it? So once we've established that, we'll look at what sort of things you can use to fill it. Maybe sand, gravel, cement, or shredded copies of the Infrastructure Australia audit report, even though the feds only contribute 2.5% of the national spend. 2.5%.
Is that true?
Bloody oath it is. Yeah. But does anyone give councils credit for keeping the country running? No. As we always say, you can't cut a ribbon on a pothole.
So what's the next drill?
Yeah, next up we'll be cutting ribbons on potholes. Just for a bit of fun. Then we'll do an egg and spoon race, but instead of an egg, we'll have a rates notice, and instead of a spoon, we'll have a debt collector. Yeah, good times.
Coach, we know that property development will be a hot topic at the state conference this year. Are you planning any activities around that?
Yeah, a bit of a hands-on activity plan for this one. We'll be splitting into groups and constructing a 78-storey tower before lunchtime.
You mean a pretend tower?
No, we'll actually build it. I mean, that's pretty much how fast they build them these days anyway. You don't even have to be registered as an engineer to call yourself an engineer. How good's that? Imagine if you can do that in other professions. Yeah, good day, I'm a doctor, trust me. Hi there, I'm a pilot, trust me. G'day, I'm the Prime Minister, trust me. Actually, that last one's pretty accurate. Yeah.
And what about the future of the council game?
Oh, look, I'm very positive about the future. We're getting more kids into maths and science at school, more girls into engineering, and we've even set up Saturday morning council kick clinics to get kids out and about kicking bits of legislation around the field.
Any final words to the players who are watching this ahead of the conference?
Look, I know we don't hear a lot about the council league, but trust me everyone, that is a good thing. When you don't hear about something, it means people are doing their job and doing it well.
Just before we finish, club CEO John Roydhouse is about to retire. How's that going to affect the team leading into the finals?
Well, I didn't know that. Well, Oi, Roydhouse! Get over here! Well, mate, is this true?
It's true, Coach.
Why didn't you tell me?
I've been busy.
How the team going to play without you? You're a mongrel.
Well, look, Coach, the CEO is just one player in a bigger team. I want to give full credit to everyone out there on the field. There's some great players, and I know they're going to kick big goals without me.
Rightio. Just one more question, John. I do have a very big pothole outside my house. Reckon you could fix it up for me?
Back to basic training, Coach. Square out the edges, get rid of the moisture, make sure you compact the subgrade, and use hot mix asphalt.
He's a mad dog, isn't he? He knows all about it. Okay, rightio. Full credit to Roydhouse and full credit to all of you. Have a great game. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Coach.
Say hi to the Premier for me.
Will do.